Hey guys, how's it going? Zorak28 here, and welcome to a deck list. This is an amazing deck list. I love this one right here. This is TrapTrix Amazement. Anyway, this is very similar to a top 8 LCS finisher list. He played TrapTrix Amazement, and this is kind of like what it looks like, but not really. I changed like 4 cards, so it's actually, I guess, really more similar than I thought. The side deck's a little bit different, but nonetheless, I love this deck. It can grind, it can even OTK in some instances, and really stop your opponent from doing whatever it is they want to do. I've played this deck for 2 days straight, and this deck is amazing. So I'm here to share it with you, and I plan on playing it in a tournament very soon. So let's go with the card by card. I'll go kind of quickly, but here we go. 3 Parallel Exceed. You don't want to play 2 with this card, you want to play 3. For all you TrapTrix players out there playing 2, play 3. Because this card is amazing. It extends plays. It gets you keep going into what you can do. 2, you're not going to see it as often. And yes, sometimes you'll open 2, and it's unfortunate. But for what this can do, it's worth it. It's Rafflesia, man. Or it's Time Thief Redoer. Or it's anything you want it to be. So, I mean, it's really great. 3 Arlechinkos. Oh, this card's amazing. This card wins games by itself. What this does is, especially summons from your hand on a resolution of a trap card. Then, it can banish amazement trap cards from the graveyard to destroy any card on the field, up to how many you banished. Then, if your opponent normal, especially summons a monster, you can equip 1 amazement trap card from the deck to that monster of your opponent's. And the one you always play here, Horror House, is like a Book of Moon. So this is great. This thing wins games by itself. And a 2600 attack, it's got some beefiness. 3 Dimension Shifters because it's a great card. What else do you want me to say? 2 Dioneos because this card is great. This card is like a monster reborn when you get it on the field, and you can then go into many other Xyz plays, or whatever you want to do. I love this card. 3 is a little bricky because you don't want to really start with it. It's more of a like turn 2, turn 3 type thing. 3 Miramello, and 3 Mantis. This is standard in all TrapTrix decks. These are just great starters. 1 Vesculo. Now, I like Vesculo. I actually was running 3 before. It's too many to run 3. 2 is not bad. You can get away with 2. I think 1's a sweet spot because this card, you don't want to see it all the time, but sometimes you do because it can special summon itself in the field or get you a trap hole card from the graveyard to the field by banishing itself, I think. Yeah, banishing itself. So this card is really great, but like you don't want to see it starting off. But it's really great to keep plays going. 3 Pot of Prosperity because come on, I want to draw. 3 Infinite Impermanence. It's a trap deck. Playing permanents. It's needed. 1 TrapTrix Trap Hole Nightmare. Now this card right here is pretty good. If your opponent special summons a monster and activates the effect, this negates it and destroys it. But it has to be that turn that my opponent special summon that monster in order to get the effect. So it's not that great, but it's really not bad. 1 Gravedigger Trap Hole. I want to play this at 2. God, I want to play this at 2 so bad. But I just don't have the room. This stops any graveyard effect and hand effect, and your opponent loses 2,000 life points. Card's great. This card's amazing, and I really want to bump it at 2. If I could find room, I would. 2 Torrential Tributes because, Torrential Tribute's amazing. 2 Floodgate Trap Hole. Now this is the reason why I can't run 2 Gravedigger. Because Floodgate Trap Hole says, when your opponent summons a monster, change that monster to face down defense position. Monster change face down defense position by this effect cannot change your battle positions. This stops so many things. This card is great. I actually had a Pendulum player the other day, and he had 3 of his zones taken up because he's Pendulum summoned, and I flipped this. Face down, face down, face down, and he can't do nothing about it. It was so glorious. 3 Horror House. This card works great with Arlechinko. I already explained it. 3 Shade Brigandine. This card is the trap card of the deck. Yeah. This thing activated on your turn. You get Sarah's effect. You can also Xyz summon it with Time Thief Redoer. This card's pretty amazing. Really, it is. Imperial Order just shuts down everything. And 3 strikes because sometimes you just need to strike something. So for the extra deck, you got 1 Zeus because it's mandatory. It's usually just fodder though. for the Prosperity. One a Utopia the Lighting, one Utopia for get the big beefy boys out there. You can get 5,000K. He's a big beefy boy. 2 times 3 free door. This card's just absolutely nuts. And that's why if one gets destroyed, I'm bringing out another. One Almaris, it's just fodder. I never summoned this thing. One Paguska. This card's really good because it can slow the game down enough for you to get things going again. So that's why I played this. One Abyss Dweller, Graveyard Effects. What do you mean to do? One Rafflesia because this card's amazing. Use a trap card from your deck. You can activate it. It's so great. It's so great. One Nightmare Phoenix because, yeah, why not? One this thing. I can't name this thing. I don't know. This thing's okay. It special summons one from the grave at the end of your phase, but it's not that wonderful. It's very niche circumstances. One Link Spider to keep plays going. 3 Sarahs because this card's freaking broken and this card's amazing. This gets you so much pluses. It's like, oh my god. This one here, 3 Ghost Spell because of Graveyard Effects. 3 Roll Lockbird because again, you don't want to draw. 3 Cosmic Cyclone for back row. 3 Different Dimension Ground because I'm experimenting with this card, but it's kind of like a Dimensional Shifter or a Dimensional Fisher. I haven't tested that well, but what I have tested it's really worked really great. 3 Anti-Spell Fragrances because I don't like spell decks. So, but alright guys, there's the deck profile. What do you think? I really like this deck, and I hope you do too. I'm going to take this to a Tournament of Madness tonight. Yeah, I'm going to be in a Tournament of Madness with my friend Pepeka1010 on her Twitch. I'll link it in the description below. Check it out and check me there from 4:30 to 6:30. I'm going to be playing the Wheel of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like Farfa and Team Sam with 1010, and then I'll be in the Tournament of Madness tonight. This is one of the decks I'm bringing tonight, and you can see its power. And until something gets banned because it's a Tournament of Madness. So what can you do? But nonetheless, guys, I hope you like this deck, and this is just really great. So thanks for watching, and yeah, please like, subscribe, and have a good day.